Hey, what's up, folks? Is your favorite sorcerer, Aurelius Sopax. And in this video, I want to give you a couple tips on how you can improve your magic. And one thing that a lot of people don't mention is because, and I believe it's because, it's just not convenient because we live in a world where everything has to be fast and convenient, right? Everything has to be fast and convenient and immediate. And, just get this pill, buy this pill, and you'll have it all. If you're an adult, you understand that everything worthwhile requires a certain level of suffering, if you will. All right? Now, see, the point is, physicality is extremely important for your magic. Why? Not because you want to be in great shape or because you want to look a certain way. That's not the point. Right? Besides that, I think what most people consider a nice body is not a nice body. Neither is it healthy. Right? All this steroid injected bullshit is not healthy. Right? So let me get back to the point of renting. So what you need is an open body, a body that is open to energies. Okay, so your body is essentially an energy field. Yeah, you have a physical body, but you have an aura, and in fact, I mean, it's an illusion that you're solid. There's no solidity really. Your body is being held together by an energy field. So at the end of the day, everything in this world has to do with energy fields. Okay? It's all about energy fields. And these energy fields are what then informs the physical matter and how to rearrange. Oh, by the way, you know where I'm at right now? I don't want to digress, but over there, right over there, is where I have my second extraterrestrial encounter. An encounter with an actual extraterrestrial being. It's over there. Right there. That's like 13 years ago, I believe. Something like that. 13 years ago. Anyways, so the problem why a lot of people can't do magic is because their consciousness is trapped in a physical perception. But guess what? You can't access a perception that perceives the world as a set of energy fields, you know? And if you want to affect the physical manifestation, you got to affect the energy field around it, you know? But the problem is that life and its various, stresses and traumas that you encounter close your perception up. And they do that by closing your body up. And as your body closes up and becomes tense, the energy doesn't flow as well. And therefore, your perception and your awareness becomes trapped in the physical body. And at that point, you're only decoding a physical reality. Yeah? But what you need to do is you need to open that up again. And when you do that, when you open it up again, you gain access to a level of awareness that is beyond that. You see? And that's what we're after. I mean, it should actually be kind of intuitive, right? If you want to affect a certain level of reality, you have to first perceive it. And the problem with a lot of occultists is that their magic takes place purely in the mind. Okay, and it's kind of like an intellectual exercise. Okay, so it's like it's almost as if they're solving a math problem. Yeah, but that's obviously not what we're doing here. Okay, so how do you do that? What are the steps? You need to open the body. Okay, you need to open the body. The the structure is you have an aura. The aura has different levels, different layers, and they are connected to your physical body through what? Through the chakras, and through your physical body, of course, to your nervous system as well. So you can actually consciously interact with it. All right. So you need to open the chakras. You need to work on your fascia, which is the stuff that holds together the structure of your organs. Okay. So you need to open all of that up and uh, you know, get rid of the tension that is there. You know. So you have to understand that all of your trauma and all of your bad experiences and all that stuff are stored in your physical body to an extent. And when you open up the physical body, your mind gets free as well. Okay? Extremely, extremely important. So now we're getting even closer to the spot where this praying mantis, massive, massive guy was standing. Yeah? I'm about to show you. Just a second. So, let me get back to the point. Guys, if you want to get better at moving energy, perceiving energy, redirecting it, and essentially get better at what we're doing here, our craft, you need a physical practice. You need to open up the body. Okay? If you're just lifting weights, you're actually you're working against yourself. You're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Because lifting weights, I mean, that's good. I mean, you can lift weights to maintain strength, but you need to counteract it with stretching, yoga, and many other things, because it's closing you up. It's making you tighter and tighter and tighter, you know? And in reality, bodybuilding is not even going to give you real strength, you know? Just because you can bench press something or curl some fucking weight doesn't mean you're strong, because your core is probably nothing. When your core is nothing, you have no strength. It's core strength, right? But on top of that, strength, real strength, comes from the whole body being integrated. And that can only happen when your fascia are working, when they're open, when they're flexible. And then the whole weight, the weight on one part of the body is being carried by the entire body. And that's where you can develop almost, you know, something that looks like superhuman strength, but it's not. It's just mechanics, smart application of a certain understanding of the body. Okay? So, here it was, guys. Right in this fucking spot. I was alone back then. Over there, I don't know if you can see that man. There's somebody walking, but this is exactly where it was. This massive, massive guy. Looking like a praying mantis, semi-transparent. Why? Because he was shifted out of physical reality, right? What does that mean? If you want to travel to a planet that is far, far away, you're gonna have to break the light barrier, right? Because then, you know, we know from Einstein that then space, basically, large or huge amounts of space can be covered pretty much instantaneously, right? And that can happen when you phase shift. So when you have the ability to, you know, basically take your body to a different frequency and re-manifest it somewhere else. That's what it's called. Teleportation, right? But you can also do that purely with your consciousness. You're not going to be able to fully manifest it somewhere. Though you don't have to. But you can condense it down to a level where it can be seen semi-transparently. And that's what that guy was actually doing. And that's also what we're doing when we do an evocation. I'm bringing a demon or a spirit or an angel out of a very, very elevated state, vibrating very fast. I'm condensing them down into the temple, and that's what they're going to look like. That's what they're going to look like. They're semi-transparent. And if you want to put in a shitload of shit fuck ton of energy, and you better make sure that the environment that you're in is also conducive to the manifestation, because we want to have the right atmosphere. then yes, you can actually bring them here physically, which I have done, I wouldn't say plenty of times, but I've done that more than 2-3 times for sure, okay? But that's most of the time not necessary. Secondly, too much energy. You know, you don't want to wait or spend an entire day doing that shit, right? So that's the point. So back to the topic of this video. You need to open up your body. If you want to liberate your spirit, you need to open the gates of this prison that you're in. And that's exactly what it is. Your body's a prison. So hopefully you got something out of this message. And I talk to you soon. Peace. Bye-bye.